afternoon, Ian Sauer, Chairman of TasFarmers. Yes, you heard right, TasFarmers. With the opening of the new building last week, we also did a soft launch of our new logo and our new name, which is TasFarmers, which is much more contemporary than what our younger members wanted. The building has been in operation for 2 weeks now, and everyone that comes along and everyone working in it is really enjoying the new space. So that's great. This week, after the debacle with the abattoirs, etc., and the animal cruelty issues, the government, we have to congratulate the government and the minister. They've acted very, very quickly and decisively. They've set up a task force, and that's meeting within 7 days of that task force being set up, and they have to come back to the minister with recommendations in the first quarter of next year. So that's really good. We congratulate the government on doing that, and TFGA will be on that task force representing your views. I'm going to say that any suspension of licence with TQM is going to have a profound impact on the agricultural sector in Tasmania. I just don't think people quite understand how large that impact will be. There's going to be 50-odd thousand sheep that are going to have to be moved. It's going to be too expensive to move. It'll be too expensive to feed those sheep, and many farmers will be euthanizing those sheep because there'll be nowhere for those animals to go. So the Australian government need to think very carefully about what they do in this instance. Penalising farmers for something they didn't do is grossly unfair. I think the other issue that people need to realise is that there's an investigation going on both at the state level and the Australian government level. There can be no punitive action or suspension of licence until those investigations are finished. To not do that is not fair and reasonable justice, but more importantly, having that investigation allows farmers and industry to put good practices in place after we learn what went wrong. Anyway, we've also had rain this week. I understand there are winners and losers. Some with the cherries are in a bit of trouble with split cherries. Those that have got fodder crops in and other crops that are growing, it's doing well. I know that my rate was standing up. So until next week, from the new officers, from TasFarmers, take care.